knowing that daddy's so proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the bigs on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, 'cause that's your birthday. So come give me a
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela River, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys have been the talk of the league. What a start, 6-0 to begin this campaign. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys also unbeaten on the year. Two of the league's best going head-to-head in this one. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here's Williams on the return. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see. After keeping us waiting all spring, year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Moving to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Flush to his right. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Smith, Brett. Shot, 17.
On second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the... This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Rodgers on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll push forward for about a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the Packer 1st down.
A carry here for Wilson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Check right.
Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction.
Blue check.
On play action, Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Check right. 50.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Check right.
Back to throw is Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Here's Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third and long for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be 5-yard line. The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down throw for Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. The All-Pro Cameron Hayward getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. He'll return it from the 11. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Rodgers to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 42 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Right back to Roland. He's got it again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's second and 4 from the 24.
Down.
Here's Wilson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Step ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Packers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Check pink.
Second down and 8. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Blue, 10 black.
To throw is Love. That one's hard. He finds Golden. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run. It's Wilson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Opposite, green.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Packers will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Out to his right, taking off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
1st and 10.
The Steelers 1st down.
A run up the middle with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
319. 319.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah McNuffie on the tackle. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and wideout Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready. Wilson, green.
They'll run with Wilson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Smith, right.
From 29. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Set. Blue, 32.
Here's Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Packers move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
That penalty is declined.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving us the first down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Warren, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Still first inning.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Now it is first and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers back within 7. It's 24-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready.
Love. He'll find his running back, Wilson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On second down, Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Rodgers. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. It's going to be third. They need 1. On the run to the right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down for Aaron. Exiting the pocket right. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Rolling right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Rodgers. And he's in. Fire move. Touchdown Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers have tied this game at 24. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good.
Come on, first down. On first down, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is...
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
It is third and long.
Check right.
Here's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And it's Josh Downs. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Colts win their third straight game as they get the victory today. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And oh, it's the former Bronco, Javonte Williams. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cowboys get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Baker Mayfield, hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. A good play action with Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the 4th time all through. T.J. Watt in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Golden. Second down throw for Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Wallace. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they go with Wallace. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They run with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Benjamin Cooper on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They face 2nd down and 7.
The 18-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd, they need 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Rodgers now. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This one intercepted. Picked up by Evan Williams. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Let's go.
And the Packers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
33-yard line.
On play action, Love. This one on target, it's Dodd. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
On the double.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
10 cycles.
The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Packers
Set. Ready.
a gain of 11 on the play.
Love to throw. To the tight end Musgrave. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Yellow.
2nd
One.
and 6.
40.
At the 12-yard
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll step up and run.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Packers will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll work forward for a couple. Shelby Harris to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
The 27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he's going to have it up for the 1st down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's Warren, and he'll get back to to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Still second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one complete to Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Flat.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Set. Ready.
Love. This one complete down the field to Golden.
On the set.
All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Ready. 45. White.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. First down for Aaron. Our throw on the move is caught. And he's down on the 48-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. Moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. His 12th touchdown of the year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Pittsburgh.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden, headed for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Set,
at
ready.
the 32-yard line.
60 ready.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Set.
Here's Wilson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this line.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him through a short return. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Now Warren finding room across midfield. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Makes the score Steelers 38, Packers 31. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again.
Smith, red.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready?
Here's Love to throw. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Love to throw it on 1st down. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he will score! Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
A carry here for Warren. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's third and 7. Now Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Faltanu.
Still second down.
Rodgers. Forced out wide. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third down and 3. Rodgers to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel.
To your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Oswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 45, Packers 38. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43.
Love to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
A carry here for Wilson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Red, 43 red.
In motion goes Dobbs. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4.
Go now. 10 black. Set, go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Packer 1st down.
Blue check.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's across midfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Smith, red.
From the gun, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That one, broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work to stick those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Rodgers. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, looked like he may have had a seize for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Blue check. Black 40.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Here we go. Ready?
The man in motion is Watson. Wilson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Blue 32.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. And They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If they score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends.
Friends is having kids, what's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of spinning with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no shorts?
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Wilson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Down. 53.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Here we go.
Love firing to Golden. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down. And that last throw will be the one that does it. He has now set the NFL record most passing yards in a single game. On first down, it's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And motion, it's Golden. Now Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Forced to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in for his 2nd sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd and long for Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. On the ground, here's Wilson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This one to win it in overtime. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.